Number one, I learned to start with why, right? So I gave you the example before. I didn't tell people what I do, I tell people what I believe, right? So when you're flying home on the flight, after this event, you'll probably sit next to somebody on a plane and you have plane conversations where somebody turns to you and goes, "What do you do?" And you go, "I'm a chiropractor." And they go, "Cool." And except for the 10% of people who want to talk to a chiropractor, that conversation is over. Because nobody cares about what you do. So the two things I did. Number one, I stopped talking about what I did and I only started talking about what I believed.
Sinek says start with why. You start with why, then you look at your structures, then you get to the outcomes. We always want the outcome, but we don't know why we're doing it. And my why was I have a younger brother and sister coming behind me. I'm on financial aid. My parents don't got money. If I don't make it out of here, I'm going back home. It ain't nothing waiting on me. I'm not a trust fund baby. I don't got nothing. I got to make this work. I was thinking smaller when I was thinking smaller, but I still had a vision when I first got there. I had a goal. I had an objective. I did not want to go back home, and that was driving me. And I accomplished it, and I never set another goal. And I still set a small goal. Sometimes the only thing that's worse than not being successful is succeeding in something that's beneath you. The only thing that's worse than not being successful at all is succeeding at something that never was meant for you, or succeeding at a very low goal because you don't have the confidence or the audacity to dream big. I just didn't want to go home. That really wasn't a good goal. But look how far, me having a low goal still got me a 3.46. But what if I had really went into college with a vision, with a true goal that challenged and pushed myself? So then I went to my second semester. I was feeling myself a little bit. Okay, I was more worried about talking to girls. I didn't know what my major was. I wasn't focused. I just stopped going to class, to be frank. But I went to that one class because I was trying to talk to this girl, and we were sharing. She was sharing a book with me, so I didn't have to buy the book. But it didn't end well. But luckily, I shared the book long enough to pass the class. But the point is, I had no vision. What that means by the people will perish, they will cast off all restraint. They will have no self-control. They will have no discipline because they have nothing that they're looking to. They have nothing that's driving them. 1, 2, 3. All right? So the V in Good Vibes Only is vision. It's a picture or description of what the future will look like if you become who you were made to be. You are not an accident. Everybody say, "I'm not an accident." I'm here for a purpose. Thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, we don't create lives that we have to escape. We build lives that we cannot wait to wake up and experience. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button and turn on all notifications because you don't want to miss anything that we do. See y'all later.